Bleach?
Yeah, one moment. I'm getting it. I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, whoop, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, we should be back now. I'm hoping the game audio is... I'm just gonna try and get the...
I don't really hear it in the stream, but I know that in the recording it will be there, so...
Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's been a while. We're back now at long last. It's time to continue The Legend of Dragoon Blind. My brain's a little bit dizzy at the moment, but I'll worry about that later. Let's see, where do we pick off again? Oh yeah, we finished the tutorial on the Dragoon stuff.
After a brutal fight with a ninja and a Giganto. Well, Sandoran Elite and a Giganto.
Alright, there's no run button.
So you talk once you've completed since you've completed the tutorial, you just talk to you approach the door and Rose will ask you if you're ready to go. Or I think you got to talk to her. Oh no, you got to try to leave.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll say you'll be all right when you're ready to go.
And let me just check my party's still the same. Not sure when I'm going to be able to get to the point of changing out of the normal 3. Because I'm assuming there'll be more party members than just these 3.
Yeah, well, there wouldn't have a replace command in the menu otherwise. Matter of fact, you actually have 4 party members now.
Oh, okay then. After this
Rose joined your
battle,
party. Since the battle against...
it's just a
I'll be cooking shortly.
and
Oh, it's just a slime. Lapis is arm locked. So you remember how the addition system works, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much time button pressing. That much I remember.
And you're still bad at it.
That's gonna be a running gag through this, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Ooh, she's level 8. Yeah, sure, we'll put Rose in for now. And do I go this way? The marshlands?
Yeah, you gotta go through the marshlands.
Alrighty then. I hate paths like this, that they're so weird.
Read the sign. Find out which way goes which. Because you don't want to go to the nest of dragon just yet.
Okay, so straight. The 7th fort.
You want to go straight. You want to go to the 7th fort.
Okay, so
this
that
is
means,
actually an entirely optional thing.
That means
Yeah,
not
you
the
don't want
log.
to go to the volcano just yet.
It means not the log I was on.
Not the log. No, follow the path.
Yeah, because when you mentioned facing a dragon just yet, that...
Now you gotta cross the volcano first.
There we go. Okay, that did a lot of damage, and I think that poisoned. Oh boy. Yeah, give me a moment, folks. I'm pretty much adjusting back to this as well as was. I probably need to get a drink when you actually go to cook the food.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it won't be too long. It's just kebabs.
Yeah. Oh, right. I should put up the chat window to see if anyone's watching, but... Oh, it says no one's watching.
No, I'm watching. I can see it. See the birdie.
That's weird. They...
Might just be a...
Is my Restream chat just not connected to my Mixer account? Because Beam turned into Mixer.
Do you have, like, the stream showing on, like, one of your monitor screens or something? Or do you just have, like, the chat open?
I have the chat open in a separate window.
Okay, because you can't see the stream itself, it only shows the one viewer, which is me. So that one viewer is not you, it's me.
No, it's like, it doesn't even show any viewers, it shows 0.
Oh, weird. No, mine says live viewers, 1.
Yeah, because the Restream chat I have actually, when I'm actually doing either a single or multiple streams, it shows the total viewers I have and then lets me see all the viewers I have among all the chats.
Ah.
Maybe let's try reconnecting. A sea dragon.
It's actually a fire enemy, but okay. Enemy, you'll notice that at some point that enemies with certain elements will like to target the enemies that have the opposite element.
You mentioned this before.
Yeah, so Lavits will get a lot of hate from the earth types, the brown ones. Rose there will get a lot of hate from light types, which are the light brown ones. And anything that's light blue will...
body purifier that cures poison.
Poison.
Which I'm guessing that's what P's poison
Yeah.
it says.
Yeah, you'll learn to identify the, status effects eventually. Poisoning is annoying, but it's not unmanageable.
And I don't mind poison that much, as weird as it sounds. Like, I can usually bear through it if I have to. As I've learned through Pokemon. No, the one thing I personally hate is paralysis.
No paralysis in this game. I want to have Lavit's guard on his next turn.
The enemy's already dead.
Next time battle, I guess. Save your potions for now. Oh, look, a free body purifier. Ha 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 ha. How convenient. They've refunded you.
Thank you. Thank you, game, for being nice.
Okay, I can tell how far ahead the stream is. I can hear the slightest bit of the game in your background.
Oh, that's because, that's probably the... Let me turn the TV volume down a bit. There you go. Yeah, for those who don't know, I have the TV monitor right next to my laptop that I use to stream and record, so that way I can both monitor my laptop and the game screen at once.
Okay, so tip here, never retreat, not from a single one of the battles. Otherwise you lose out on a bit of story. Alright? No retreating.
These guys can be too hard.
They're not too hard. I mean, they're not as easy as the guys way back in town, but they're not hard either.
They're just throwing stuff at me.
You know, I used to wonder what the hell those were. And then I, years later realized these guys are like a weird Japanese Roman motif. They're throwing shuriken at you. Well, kunai.
What?
Yeah. That's why the Sandoran elites are ninjas. They're like this weird European ninja hybrid.
I say again. What?
I know, it weirds me out too.
And too soon.
No, not too soon, too late. If the border of it is blue, you were too slow. If the border of it is like grayed out, you were too fast. Make sense?
Aye.
Sun Rhapsody. That restores MP.
Right.
Which will be useful later. Yeah, no retreat. You can probably see how this is going to go from here on out.
Yep, just... Okay,
Probably be
that's... There we go. Just had to... Time for what?
It's basically a case of rinse and repeat. I might have to go cook kebabs before you're done, but I think you can figure out just how to do things from here on out.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
May throw up a short intermission somewhere to the point if I need to run down and get a drink myself, like get some juice to just snap this dizziness out of me.
Aren't you in, like, the Southwest? Why wouldn't you have juice?
Well, like, we do have some of that down here.
Well, I know, but isn't it, like, at a bajillion degrees down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember to stay hydrated, mate. Like, you know, I have a high humidity area, so I don't have to drink as much, but...
Well, I guess the reason I haven't drinking much yet is because, one, I was half expecting to record some Gears of War before I started this with you. And... when that got canceled, I was half expecting to go see Pirates before starting this, but then that got canceled as well.
Yar fiddly dee.
And I want to see the new Pirates of the Caribbean. It actually looks pretty good, I'll admit.
Well, I've never disliked the movies. I mean, Johnny Depp pretty much is Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh no, I could really, like... The only kind of thing I guess I disliked much was the third movie with the whole weird thing of apparently they have to send themselves to Davy Jones' locker, aka the afterlife, to get Jack back out of there and then escape.
That's fine. It's all fun shenanigans. So you wouldn't have the weird scene with the crabs otherwise. The rock crabs.
I guess that's true. I guess it just was still weird to me.
It was a weird scene, but it was a good scene. Anyway, as you can see, you can probably tell what the trend is with these series of battles.
Just two enemies only. I get the option to retreat or fight. Which...
Don't bother retreating. Like, none of the enemies here, not even the inevitable big bad at the end, are all that tough. After all, you're just picking up scraps.
Yep. These guys are nothing. Though, as a note, folks, for those actually watching, there will be a little pause between this one because it's coming close to that time of the year for me, as in Anime Expo AX, so yeah, I'm not going to be streaming this on the Monday when I'm going to be at a convention. You crazy?
Yeah, con time.
But the week after the con's over, I will be streaming this again. I'm until I go back to college, and well, I'm going to try and stream. Definitely, until I go back to college, I'm going to try and stream every Monday for this, unless either major family plans come up or Starby gets like incredibly too busy to do it, which I hope both are known to me in advance, like at least a day in advance.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm being called away to cook up kebabs. So just remember to check all the treasure chests. Look carefully for treasure chests because some are a little harder to see than others. And remember to check the fireplace. I am gonna go cook some kebabs.
Alrighty then. And that's pretty much my guide for this game, but we should be fine on our own for a bit, folks. Don't worry. Crap. As soon as I say that, of course. And... come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. No, let's actually do this. Nope, that was bad time. Whoa. Okay, I definitely need to get defending to heal him. Because, that hit. There we go. And nope. Nope. Let's guard and recover that health. Oh, jeez. Both of their health's low. Let's see. Nah. Not worth going Dragoon here. That's probably definitely a bad idea on these weak enemies. There we go. And there we go. That's more like it. Yeah! Stone would have probably yelled at me if I went Dragoon this early, especially if you look back on the YouTube video. Oh, hi. So you're the actual big bad. Okay, then. Let's take care of this guy. Ow. Let's recover some health. Nope. Okay. Am I just gonna be guarding a lot this turn, probably? No, ice doesn't help. Ow. Let's take care of the mooks first. Oh god. hanging in there. Somewhat. And well, let's just try and use this time to regain all our health. I have no idea what this guy has in store. I guess one thing I could do is I could possibly possibly overkill him probably with the Dragoon skills, but nah. There we go. Now we're all maxed health. Okay, sure, strike twice. There we go. That's a good start. Yes! Oh, sweet! That was beautiful. Wow. Oh, man. Holy... Oh. That was easy. Wow. Safe inside the fort. Let's first get that bit. And want that treasure chest. Ah! Are you serious? Game? Why? Why you do this? Nope. And Sturm auto AFK. Okay, sure, run. Not good it's gonna do ya if you run. There we go. That's what I want to do. Another sunrise video. Okay. Still, I can't even remember if there was a run button. I'm walking so slow. Wait, what? Here we go. Damn it. I get that podcast later, but oh well. Okay. Let's just. Okay, there we go. That's the run. There we go. Thank you. We found the run button. We're good. Okay, so we found the run button again. Oh, jeez. Oh. Treasure. Healing potion. My sun rhapsody. And what's in it here? A lance. Let's see. I guess check the. Yeah, lance is more powerful. There we go. That's a good thing for him. Nothing here. Let's get back inside. The dragon's breath. God's amulet. Okay, that's not a chest. Dark characters, spirit potion. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere else. I don't think. Not from the looks of this. Which might mean the only place I can go is this way. But you know what? I needed to get something real quick, so now's the time to put a quick intermission, and I'll be right back, folks. I'm just letting him know. And with that now, I'm going to be right back, folks. I'm just going to get something real fast to take to get my headache of this heat, and we'll be back to it. So hold on. Head. Alright, I'm back. What? There we go. Alright, let's, I guess, press. Or not! We cannot press onward yet. Oh, right, there we go. Sorry about that. Alright. Alright. I missed. What? Oh, come on. Stupid mushrooms. Yeah, if I'm getting a drink, I just think it's something much on, folks. Wait, what? I can't go this way? I can't go this way, why can I? What? Huh? Zero. Some way I can get over. No, I can't go that way. Where can I go then? Is there something I'm missing? Missing is the thing. No, I can't go that way, but where exactly can I go? The only way I can think of is back. And there's no way to go that way. No. Ah, come on! And you get Sahajins, or they we call them mermen. Yep, knew it. I gotta get him to heal up. Ow! Go is the question. I don't know. Where go though? I'm just trying to think here, folks. I don't know where to go. I'm not sure where to go. I'm literally stumped. Lost, folks. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to leave this area or there's something I'm missing. Don't want to head to that volcano thing. What was that item they gave me, though? More God's amulet. Made for an attack all by 20%. Okay. So you have only darts and where you can enter darts and rows can enter Dragoon state. Probably others will back, Storm said, so I guess the best thing I can do is just head back for now. Really? Freaking merman. Nope. Oh, come on. That's bull crap. We'll just increase. I need the HP. Burning Rush edition, eh? Okay, that's cool. Hmm. Take a look here, I guess. Nope. Damn it. Really? Okay. Let's... nowhere else to go, though. Just guess that's safe for now. He'll deal with a lot of damage already. I just want to put on a new add-on, but... Wait, does she not gain any... That's lame. Ah. I'm just grinding here, folks. Right now, because there's nothing I can think of right now. I don't know where to go. I'm lost. I'm basically lost. Aw, come on! Can't hardly offer a lot. this thing gives more XP. This is literally one thing I don't like doing, folks. Come on. Let's try and just grind them up, because the fact they don't get, even the off-screen party members don't get any XP kind of is a bug for me. I don't really like it personally. If they're in their party, they should deserve to get EXP, even if you're not going to be using them. Because there might come a... How'd he miss? There we go. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, shit. No! Okay, here we go. We're good, folks. Where the hell is Sturm? I don't want to take any blind... The other thing, I don't want to take blind ones. Oh crap, that's something else I just realized I forgot I had to do. Shit. Forgot that. My god. Ugh. go. Wrap it up. Stupid fucking wires. There we go. I forgot that my other one laptop was. No. Come on! Oh, wait, level up? Oh, it was. Oh, is Dragoon leveled up? Okay.
Where's the back?
Oh, there you are.
I ran a little longer than I expected because the chicken kebabs took a little longer than the beef. Also, I have like no hair on my right hand now, so I'm back.
Okay, good. We're
gonna edit that empty part out, I guess.
Well, there was some bit of commentary from me. And some grinding sessions, I guess.
Grinding. So, did you get all the items from back there? Both treasure chests?
Yep.
I think. Alright, and did you check the fireplace?
The fire... I think that's something I did not check, because I did not know you could check it.
Now, just go back real quick.
Putting Rosa back, because I was grinding the other character a bit, because... I'm not sure if it's me, but I think party members that aren't in your actual battle party don't get...
They do not gain experience.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. They do gain experience under certain circumstances. They only gain experience from boss battles. No, that's not true. Characters who are not in battle do get experience, but they get significantly reduced experience. That's what it is.
Okay, so... That's it then. Okay, so it's okay to have Shauna out of my party.
For the most part. Like, if you want to make her capable of holding her own at certain points later on, it'll help if you have her in your party a lot.
Okay, the fireplace is outside, if I'm correctly.
No, inside.
Inside?
The bed. It's inside by the bed. The only thing outside on the second floor is a treasure chest, which you already got.
I'm such a... Oh, Stardust.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, you're not going to regret picking that up.
Decided to do something silly to someone in PMs. Sorry about that. Anyways, where to now?
Well, go back along that log that you didn't like.
We have to go there now. I knew we had to go there eventually.
Yeah, that's the way you have to go. This was a, this is a side spot to get a little extra story.
Yeah, they said to beware the dragon's breath. Also, you may not probably believe me when I say this, but I pulled off the addition 6 times in a row when you were not here.
You'll get the hang of it, so I'm not surprised. I believe you.
Okay, yeah, because the me saying, like, you might not believe me is just out of, like, I pull off something amazing that people don't see on screen, and they just go, like, I don't believe you, because most of the time... Most of the time when they...
If there was any skepticism, I could just check afterwards.
Yeah, because most of the time when people see me do this on screen, I just play terrible, because it's trying to concentrate on the game and commentary. Let's play curse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's play curse.
People might say it's not a real curse, and it's not. It's the concept of doing both at the same time, but it's more in term. And
the commentary distracts you, yeah.
And telling people to just stop calling it a curse, it's like, yeah, tell the, what, hundreds, thousands of Let's Players on the internet to not call it a Let's Play curse. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
they're gonna go on about, like, superstition and self-fulfilling prophecy. And they might be right, but that's part of the gaming culture.
Yep.
Also, good news: the chicken kebabs are not undercooked.
And I finished my juice that I got after the little big bad I fought. As well as some of the salt and vinegar potato chips I decided to pick up along the way. What the frick is that? That's a crocodile?
Ooh.
That's
most areas in the game have slightly less than common enemies. Yeah, it's just a crocodile with spikes.
That spits skull heads at me?
They're not skull heads, they're actual skulls. Like, those are his past meals. He's puking on you.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to be having dinner anymore, because I just had, like, a late lunch before this, and now I don't think I want to have dinner after seeing that. And you're putting that thought in my head. Thanks, Sturm.
There's just skulls. Might have been stuck in his teeth, actually, considering he's able to spit them up.
How can skulls be stuck in your teeth? Never mind. It's video game logic. I should know now not to question video game logic.
Crocodile.
That, and I should know better not to question video game logic of all things.
This game was in development in like 1990. Started development in like 1996 or something like that. So.
1996, so I would have been...
Or something like that. Like, this was a pet project over a couple years.
I would have been, like... Oh, wait, it was in development, 1996, you said. So I would have been, like, about 3 or 4 by the time it was in development.
I think the game was released in, like, 1999 or something like that.
Yeah, so I would have been, like, in the... 2nd grade by then.
It came out like a year before Toho 6. Yeah, 1999.
So yeah, then I would have been in the 2nd grade.
Yeah, initial release date is December 2nd, 1999 in Japan.
So if I remember correctly, I was in the 3rd grade by the time I went to the year 2000. If I remember correctly.
Anyway, the North America release was the year 2000, and then EU got in 2001. This game did not do well in Japan. At all.
How did it do in North America, then?
Well, to put it in perspective, in Japan it sold about 280,000 copies as of 2007.
Youch.
The same year, as of 2007, in those 8 years that it had been, well, 7 years that it had been out, 960,000 in North America.
900 and... That's it!
960,000, that's more than triple.
Jeez, wow. So, apparently people in America loved it more.
Mm-hmm. Especially... It's considered a cult classic, and, this is considered a cult classic, and, was really popular on the PSN store, on the PS3.
Which I'm playing on, for those tuning in that don't know.
Like, upon its release on the PSN store, this was, like, in the top 5 for months.
Just using some of this time to regain my HP. As why not?
Well, and you shouldn't have damaged him then. Because now that you've damaged him, he's just going to spam the icicles.
Well, gee, I did not know that you do that when you damaged him.
Okay, so I explained this to you last time, but I guess it's been a while. When common enemies, like non-boss enemies, get below half health, they start using their non-common attacks more frequently. When they get into red health, they'll pretty much always use them. And this can be very dangerous at certain parts in the game.
Okay, so we go through here. And this should take us to, I think... Oh no, it doesn't take us...
No, you have one stump before the Nest of Dragon.
What the...
the boat is optional, but you can get items going that way.
Going which way
Taking
do I...
the boat.
But I'm on the boat, but which way do I...
Just make a stop at every position you can.
So get off the boat right here. And then... Aha! There's a box right here. With Spirit Potion. What? I need something sugary. It was...
Spirit Potion, for if you want to get your Dragoon right back up immediately. Gives you 100 SP.
Nice.
So if you're finding Dragoons to be particularly effective in a battle, but you've run out of charge, you can just use a Spirit Potion and get all that back.
Okay, that'll make things easy. I should save that though for later. Because I haven't.
It's better for boss battles, since common enemies you rarely need to run against.
Was the big bad I fought considered a boss?
The Sandoran general?
Yeah.
No. More like a sub-boss, since that area was optional.
Okay, then good thing I didn't go Dragoon on him. But I was thinking of some parts, like, if I went Dragoon here, Storm would probably bite my head off the moment he found out.
Nah, I wouldn't give you crap for it. If you want to use Dragoon, use Dragoon. Just remember that bosses tend to hit pretty hard, and being in Dragoon form, when you get hit, reduces the damage you take. Oh, Rose's Dragoon level went up.
Nice.
Oh, I don't think I explained this yet, did I?
Nope.
As you gain SP from attacking, like you see those numbers that pop up on the bottom of the screen whenever you attack,
Mm-hmm.
SP from attacking, as it builds up, every now and then it'll hit a threshold and you'll gain a Dragoon level, which allows you to sustain Dragoon for an extra turn, and sometimes gives you access to new magic. Like Rose just gained her second Dragoon level, so if she builds her bar all the way up, she can hold sustain Dragoon for 2 turns, and she has access to the spell Death Dimension.
Ooh. That thing reminds me of a flying fish, also.
The critter in the water?
Yep.
I don't know if you can fight it. I've never actually had encountered it, gotten close to it.
Oh shoot, I wanted to get off the boat, not go back on the boat. Oh, hi.
Yeah, those exclamation marks get tempting after a while, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Bleach.
What?
You've turned off the triangle over your head
How would I do that?
at some point. It's one of the bumpers, like R1, R2, or whatnot. It's one of those. That also allows you to change the camera angle in battle, so you don't have to deal with this shit. Although you seem to be doing pretty good with that camera angle, then again.
Yeah, I honestly don't mind the camera angles.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like I have to pretty much, say, use the control pad to dodge attacks.
Yeah. So if you want to heal up, I recommend focusing down that merman and not damaging the sea dragon. And then you can heal up, because it's going to do minimal damage.
Yeah, the sea dragon has not taken any damage.
Luckily, this game doesn't use any fancy math to determine things. Damage recovered from guarding, 10%. Damage taken from poison, 10%. Damage blocked when guarding, half.
That's good.
Yeah. The only time the math starts to get into smaller increments is with Dragoon form and with additions. Oh, that's something I forgot. With every level of Dragoon, your base stats... Well, with every Dragoon level, your base stats in Dragoon form increase.
And I think that the HP is high enough for everyone there. So now to kill the sea dragon.
Alright, once you've killed it, I need you to go into the status screen.
And as a note, we might end around, I'd say, 9:30ish. Around that area range.
Yeah, I didn't know I was barbecuing until a little bit after I woke up today.
Because I usually prefer to end these streams around the 2 hour and a half mark. Try to avoid going for 3 hours unless it's some kind of big stream thing I'm doing, like a charity stream.
So in the status menu, you'll actually be able to learn some things about your Dragoon levels.
Alright.
So go to status.
I am in status.
Alright, it's just streams catching up. There we go. Okay, so in the bottom left, you see that section that has body, weapon, total, Dragoon?
Yeah.
The section that says Dragoon, that percentage is how much that stat it correlates to is increased in Dragoon form.
Jesus!
It's very, very good to know. I can potentially save characters during battles and make certain battles bearable. Like, there's more to the Dragoon form than just fancy magic and weapons. You can also see under the magic section on the bottom right that they had more spells, like Explosion and Death Dimension. They gain those with the levels as Dragoon. The next chance you get, in your menu, check Additions.
Well, I'm actually just checking the additions right now. Let's... So, still see like double slashes, double... Let me guess, the actually.
Okay. So of your base attack, the damage number next to... Okay, so you have level, addition, which is the number of hits it takes. The SP is how much SP you gain from the attack, and damage percent is how much of your base attack that will deal in damage.
Oh crap! I think I just realized.
You finished double slash.
Okay, let's see. I think I'll work on Burning Rush.
Burning Rush has less additions, and its damage won't be as high as double slash, but it'll get you more SP in the long run. Volcano is a decent all-rounder for damage and SP. It's nothing special, but it's, you know, you gained it after the first fight, so of course it's not going to be anything special.
That, and from what I'm seeing, it has the most additions, which means there has to be a lot of...
It can be a little tricky, especially since it's the first attack you get that can be countered. But in the long run, I will tell you this, it is worth it. Definitely worth it.
I'll definitely work
on your additions.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on Volcano, you know, sometime. But I'm going for the ones that I think might be easier for me to work on.
Yeah. Burning Rush doesn't do the most damage, but it's very reliable.
Let's see. It's not. I'm gonna keep. If it's on Harpoon, because he's not done that yet. Now that I know it's max level 5.
Other than Spinning Cane, his additions get ridiculously hard.
Okay, so he's going to be the toughest to master. And I only have one for Rose, so... Whoop-de-doo! Don't have to worry about her too much.
Ashana has a bow and arrow, so...
So, no additions.
It's sad that they didn't, like, come up with anything more creative there, but what can you do?
Leap in the... leap in the air and fire 3 arrows at once?
Nah. If you look at it carefully, you realize, for the most part, all your character's attacks are fairly realistic movements. There's no, like, crazy leaping, no... You know, nothing like that. Not to mention, if you didn't notice, Shauna takes the time to draw back her bow, because a bow requires force to pull back. A bow is just... It's not a practical weapon for rapid fire.
Also,
Well, at least not a longbow. Like,
also, before we...
Short/longbow.
Also, quick moment before we actually continue, because I have to say this in the con chat. Also, Nova, if you're getting upset of people waking you up when you're sleeping, close your Discord on your phone. Oh yeah, derp.
Nova giving you a hard time?
He's getting upset at people for apparently waking him up on Discord when he's trying to sleep.
Well,
it's like,
I guess for being in Discord while he's asleep.
Exactly! Like, I haven't been able to say this on video, and it's because he's pretty much a derp. I'm not pretty much like being mean to Nova here for those that know him and are watching this, but it's just because he's a derp. It's common sense. It's a common sense to pretty much close Discord if you're going to be asleep.
Well, at the very least, have leave the call you're in and go to turn off audio notifications or something.
Or go on Do Not Disturb like I usually am when I'm recording, or whenever, for whatever reason, then Discord does not pick up I'm streaming, go on D&D as well. Because usually when it picks up, oh, I'm streaming, it then gives me the little purple icon. It's like, hey, you're streaming, turning off notifications until you're done. I actually like that feature, to be honest. What about you?
Wait, what?
You didn't know? Discord has
feature, what?
Discord has a little like stream
Oh yeah, the streaming
status.
mode, where it just like it brings up the purple bar at the top. Yeah, I've streamed to Discord with Discord on a couple times. I'm usually streaming Armored Warfare for my other chat, so.
Yeah, I actually like that. I actually like that mode, to be honest.
Yeah, it hides little things. I'm always doing game captures though, so I don't have to worry about it. Now I think about it, this is a weird-ass looking route you're standing on. You'll understand when you get to the top of it. It's just like a weird-looking route.
I better not be fighting that dragon.
No. No, this is just an observation. Like, it is a weird route. And it looks like maybe they planned something for it, or
yeah,
just
because
the scenery artist got carried away.
Yeah, because if there's one thing I know about in RPGs, and this applies to many of them, for whatever reason, people love making dragons tough enemies.
Well, yeah, this game is kind of centered around dragons, so...
It's going to be no exception, if not harder.
Like, making the dragons too easy would be, like, a huge letdown.
Okay, yeah, I gotta pretty much try to master for darts doing... Well, I got one off for the Burning Rush. It's gonna just take some time to get the second one. Because I've been more used to there only being one, and... Aw, come on with the miss! You still there?
Yeah, I'm just eating and trying not to have you hear the crunching of my coleslaw.
I hate... Oh, too many items. What can I replace? I guess...
Oh dear. Well, let's take a look at what you got.
I have a lot of healing potions and a lot of sun recipes and spirit potions and angel prayers.
Nice, let's see what this... You got a whole bunch of healing potions. That's fine. Scroll down.
Attack ball generates one of the attack items.
Oh god, you have so many angel's prayers.
This is kind of how I am in RPGs. I like making sure I can revive.
But remember, you have a 32 item limit.
That is true. What do I get rid of is the question.
I'd say ditch the burnout. Like, forget the burnout for now. Just hit back and hit when it asks to replace. Just hit no. And instead, just remember that it's good to have angel's prayers, but you should also count on trying not to die. Rule of thumb, generally, is that you only ever need 3 to 4 angel's prayers, and if you manage to get through those, you're probably not ready for for that boss. Make sense?
Okay. So the amount of angel's prayers I have is... I can't even pick up any more items. Okay.
Yeah, you have to discard something.
At this point...
The attack ball is generally... The attack ball is hit or miss. It can be good, can be bad. It's a gamble. That's the problem with it. It's up to you whether or not to keep that. I would recommend ditching an angel's prayer. Maybe 2. And then maybe 1 or 2 healing potions. Because you have the guard function, so healing potions aren't as essential.
I'm just using some of the healing potions to heal myself. At least the ones
that works too. Yeah, Dart and Levitts were getting kind of low, I guess.
Plus, there's only one in the there's only 2 in the 200s. 4 HP. Magic Stone of Signet.
Magic Sig Stone. It's actually kind of important.
Don't get rid of it.
Never get rid of it, because it can be used once per battle forever. Go ahead, use it. See what it does.
How about I save it for a bigger battle?
You don't have to save it. You won't lose it after the battle. It'll still be in your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Any item that says repeat on it means it can be used infinite times, but only once per battle.
All right.
Repeat.
Let's see then how it works.
Just pick an enemy that you're going to kill last, and
It can't move.
cannot move. Magic Stone of Sigmund seals an enemy's actions for 3 of its turns.
Holy footballs!
Please bear in mind, this does not work on 90% of the bosses in the game.
Yeah, I figured, because if it worked on bosses, I would have said, okay, then that's broken. Because this is personally my opinion, Sturm, but status effects on bosses, while I say it's okay to have them, I say either make majority of bosses immune to them, especially the final ones and later game ones, or make the bosses have extremely high resist to the status effect that you need to like spam it a bunch of times in hoping it sticks.
Still can't believe you can poison Seymour. Anyway, okay, when it comes to status effects in games, my feeling on it is that it depends on how much of a core part of the game inflicting status effects on your enemies is. Like, Shin Megami Tensei, for example, would be really bad and painful if you could not debuff the bosses.
No, like that's... I was not actually talking about debuffs. I like talking about certain general status effects.
Mm-hmm. Debuffs are a form of status effect.
Okay. Okay, my bad. When I was thinking status effect, I was thinking like stuff like poison or, say, instant death.
Instant death is, yeah, not something you want to get. Ideally, well, see, it wouldn't work in this game, something like poison, because poison does a specific percentage. Like, you know, knocking off a 1/10 of the boss's HP would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, like I think if I because a while back, I remember seeing this in someone's Let's Play of Final Fantasy V. Apparently, they lowered like X Death's level to some point to the point they could cast like a level 5 or something death spell on him and just instant kill him. That's usually where I drew my, okay, this is not something you should do in RPGs.
Time mages!
You actually know what I'm talking about, do you?
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
I've heard about some of the crazy shit you can do in Final Fantasy V.
But you get why I say, like, that is not something you should do for bosses in RPGs in terms of status effects.
Depends. You have to be able to reward the player for creativity in some cases.
I guess just for me,
So, Bleach, do yourself a favor and hit it's one of the bumpers. Do it until you get arrows pop up for your head.
We're in a battle right now, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, crocodiles.
Because if you do that, then you'll actually know when you're about to be in a battle. And also know where all the exits are.
So I can pretty much use this in every battle.
If you want to, yeah. There's certain non-boss enemies, like common enemies, that you will want to use this on.
And the crocodile can't move, which means free kill.
I'll admit, Rosa's edition still kind of muck me up.
Yeah, like, I get the idea of trying to reward the player for creativity as well, but I guess just to me, I usually consider bosses, like, they shouldn't be, like, obviously they should not be impossibly hard, but they should also not be, like, they should at least still pose some fair amount of challenge. Because that's what bosses are to me. They're like a test for the player before they can proceed to the next part of the game.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to defeat that boss, then obviously you need to either grind a lot more or learn a few new things about the game to try out.
Mostly learning about the few new things about the game and getting better at the additions.
Well, I was saying in RPGs in general, but for this game, yes, the additions.
Like, levels aren't too bad. Like, you almost never need to grind at all in this game. Like, because the thing is that common enemies give very little experience, but bosses give a metric arse ton, and characters are almost guaranteed to get a level with every boss fight. Almost. Like, sometimes they won't, but...
Okay, so one of the bumpers.
So the level scaling in
there
this
we
game
go.
is absolutely good. Like, absolutely excellent.
There it was.
Yeah. Having that arrow over your head is helpful, because when the arrow turns yellow, it means danger is near, and when it turns red, it means you're about to have a battle. Make sense?
Yep. So, where do I go? There's the way I go.
And just follow the path, and get ready for a scene. Couldn't mute my mic while you endure this.
Her foot was stuck in the mud.
Pretty dude!
There goes my phone!
Oh, there goes the atmosphere.
Thanks, pretty! Thanks, phone!
Well, you endure this little scene. I'm gonna go deal with these crispy kebab sticks. And put my plate in the dishwasher.
Wait. Oh, God. That was fast.
Okay, I'm back. Bleach?
Yeah, I'm still here. That scene, I don't know what to think of it. Oh, approaching danger. Oh, well, there's a battle coming soon. But
Unless you exit the area.
yeah, we
Unless you
did.
exit the marsh.
Okay, so we're... what the? What'd I do? Okay.
You are in the north of Serdio. Oh, you zoomed out.
I'm guessing that volcano is where I have to go. And that's where the...
Yes, the only way to the Nest of Dragon is via the Vilud volcano.
I think we'll actually... Yeah, we'll actually call it here for now.
Well, good thing you can save on the world map.
Yeah.
So on a positive note, Dart resists almost everything in that volcano.
Oh god, that's gonna be great.
He takes half damage from everything. Well, all magical attacks and, well, all fire element attacks. And I'd say about 90% of the monsters in there are fire.
Yep, that's pretty much it for now then. Maybe we will pick this up, let me just check the calendar so I make sure I get the date right. The 10th of July, because that will be when I am the week after AX has ended. So we'll pick this up then. So until then, folks, we will see you next time for Legend of Dragoon. Any words you want to say about how my progress is so far, aside from probably the usual work on the additions?
Well, you got through the marsh, and that's some important story stuff. But it's more of like a transition area anyway. Like, you're still, you're only like a third of the way to where you need to, where your current quest, if you will, takes you.
Yep. That's it for now, so then... So we'll see you then, and I already know that we... But how close am I to the end of the first disc, though?
Oh, a while.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but the first disc is considerably longer than the others.
It almost feels that way for even some of the other games I played that had multiple discs. Like, well, the only one I have played that I finished was 7. I need to get back to 8, but I'm assuming the first disc of 8 is just as long. The only game I played that had multiple discs that felt balanced, except for the last disc, funny enough, was 9. It's like all of them feel equal length, just perfect amount. Either way, enough of that. We'll see you the 10th of July for more Legend of Dragoon. So until then, later, everyone.
Alright, see ya.